Hello friends and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be Hawkfrost Day 4 and I'm here with my lovely sister Rachel.
Hey guys!
And so for today we're going to be jumping right into Tiger Star's evil plan for his two sons, Hawkfrost and Brambleclaw. So I'm going to be reading from the book Sunset, pages 261 through 267. Enjoy! Brambleclaw raced through the dark forest. He felt as though every limb, every hair on his pelt was bursting with energy. He couldn't wait to tell his father and Hawkfrost the news. Clan Deputy! When Firestar made the announcement, he hadn't been able to believe it. But it was true. Not only Firestar, but StarClan themselves had chosen him. Now he had the chance to show the whole of ThunderClan what he could do. He pelted into the clearing where Tiger Star waited on his rock with Hawkfrost sitting on the ground below. Tiger Star! He panted. Great news! Tiger Star fixed him with an amber gaze that brimmed with pride and satisfaction, and Brambleclaw realized that he already knew. ThunderClan Deputy, he meowed. You have done well. Deputy? Hawkfrost exclaimed. Brambleclaw caught the glitter of jealousy in his ice-blue eyes. Without an apprentice? I was StarClan's choice, Brambleclaw explained. They sent Leafpool a sign. Tiger Star spoke sharply. Do not speak of StarClan here. You have gained position through your own skills and through everything you have learned from me. And yet, when the power was within your paws, you nearly threw it away. His gaze darkened, and Brambleclaw had to brace himself not to flinch. Why did you remind Firestar that you hadn't had an apprentice? I'm sorry, Brambleclaw meowed. I was so shocked I couldn't believe what he was saying. To his relief, Tiger Star nodded. Perhaps it was not so foolish after all, he decided. Now none of your clan can accuse you of seeking power unfairly. He swept his tongue around his jaws and turned to Hawkfrost. As for you, your time will come. Hawkfrost's lip curled, showing his sharp teeth. I doubt it. It seems like Leopardstar and Mistyfoot will live forever. And as he'll never live long enough to find out, it's true, Mistyfoot will live forever. She's a very old lady, with good genes, I guess. Tiger Star lashed his tail. No son of mine admits defeat. Leopardstar is the oldest of the clan leaders. When she goes to join StarClan, who else could Mistyfoot appoint as deputy? Don't forget you've already been deputy once. Yeah, but that's not a very good point to them making him deputy again. They might be like, well he was deputy once already and we had to release him, so why would we make him deputy again? So yeah, if you guys are wondering why we're doing his week in the deputy weeks, it's because he was deputy once. Just for a very, very short time. Hawkfrost nodded, and seemed to make an effort to shrug off his ill temper. Congratulations, he meowed to Brambleclaw. Thanks, Brambleclaw replied. I'm sure you won't have to wait long for your turn. Enough of this. Tiger Star meowed with a flick of his tail. There are plans for us to make. The two of you are destined to rule the whole forest, and every cat will do as you command. Not one bite of prey will be eaten by any cat, unless you say so. Hawkfrost's eyes gleamed, but Brambleclaw took a pace back. What was Tiger Star talking about? It was a huge step from being clan deputy to ruling the entire forest. Yeah, that's how villain plans go. It goes from being, wow, I'm deputy, I've got a little bit of responsibility. I'm gonna rule the entire world. World domination. What do you mean? He asked. How can... Tiger Star silenced him with a snarl. Once you are both leaders, Hawkfrost will take over ShadowClan as well as RiverClan. They will welcome him because I was their leader once, and he is my son. And you, Brambleclaw, you will lead WindClan alongside ThunderClan. But one star leads WindClan, Brambleclaw pointed out. And they've been ThunderClan's allies for many seasons. Tiger Star's tail tip twitched. Which is why taking control of their clan won't be a problem. Those weak fools in WindClan are so used to taking orders from ThunderClan that they'll hardly notice the difference. Brambleclaw stared up at his father. daunted by the blaze of certainty in his amber eyes. But there has always been 4 clans, he objected, knowing how feeble his words must sound. There used to be, in the forest. Tigerstar flicked his ears, dismissing the clan's former home. But now that everything else has changed, perhaps it is time for that to change too. It will change, if you have the strength. For a few heartbeats, Brambleclaw let himself get swept up in his father's vision of the future. It was tempting to imagine himself controlling a vast swath of land, with 2 clans of strong, powerful warriors at his command. He could lead them well, he knew. StarClan had chosen him to be ThunderClan's deputy. Perhaps this was just the first tiny paw step on his way to his glorious destiny. Of course we have the strength, Hawkfrost meowed. At the next gathering, we should start making friends in our future clans, so that we'll have their support when we take over. Tigerstar nodded, but Hawkfrost's words disturbed Brambleclaw. He already had friends in WindClan. They wouldn't support him if he tried to take over. They would think that he had betrayed them. He glanced at Hawkfrost, who was obviously waiting for him to respond, and he gave a non-committal murmur. He wasn't going to agree to anything until he had time to think this through. A gathering would be the perfect opportunity to take power, Hawkfrost went on, his eyes gleaming. Brambleclaw, when you and I are leaders of our clan, we could choose the strongest cats to come with us to the gathering. Cats who would carry out your orders without question, Tigerstar put in, dipping his head to Hawkfrost as if he'd already guessed his son's plan and approved of it. Of course, and then we simply kill the other 2 leaders and take over their clans while they're all trapped on the island. What? Brambleclaw felt his neck fur rising. He couldn't believe what he had heard. At a gathering? Yes, that's the clever part of it, Hawkfrost explained. No cat will be expecting trouble. And 2 strong warriors will be all you need to guard the end of the tree bridge, Tigerclaw added. No cat will be able to escape. Brambleclaw took a step back. How can you suggest killing at a gathering? StarClan would never forgive us if we broke their truce. Hawkfrost shrugged. StarClan was angry when the fighting broke out last gathering, or so Barkface said, but I didn't see any cat being hurt because of it. Everything is possible. Tigerstar's voice growled deep in his chest. His amber eyes were fixed on Brambleclaw with a baleful glare. You will never be a powerful leader if you keep cringing to StarClan. Or if you're too afraid to get blood on your paws. I'm not afraid of anything, Brambleclaw retorted. But I won't kill at a gathering. Hawkfrost patted over to him and swept his tail across Brambleclaw's shoulder. Keep your fur on, he meowed. It was only an idea. If you didn't like it, there are other ways. There'd better be. Brambleclaw wasn't sure he wanted to go on with this at all, but he found it hard to talk freely, or even think, under Tigerstar's ominous amber gaze. We need to talk properly about this. Brambleclaw jumped at his half-brother, who seemed to echo his thoughts. Why don't we meet when we're awake? There can't be any harm in that, Brambleclaw decided. Perhaps he could discuss things with his half-brother without their father listening to their every word. Then he could get things straight in his own mind. He might even be able to convince Hawkfrost that leading their own clans would be enough, without trying to take over the others. Anyway, so that's the end of that reading. Brambleclaw and Hawkfrost decide to meet up IRL in the real world and try to figure out what's really going down with this. Man, that's a super crazy plan of Tigerstar's. What do you think of it, Rachel?
I think that's such TigerClan's thinking. Like, let's just take them all out all at once.
There's gonna be TigerClan again, TigerClan 2.0. Maybe that'll happen with Tigerstar 2.0, but I don't think it's gonna happen just now, just a few books after the first one failed.
The scary thing is that Brambleclaw actually is like, yeah, that'd be kind of fun to run 2 clans. I could do it.
But I don't want to kill at the gathering. I mean, I'd kill on the battlefield, but on the gathering, I don't know about that one. Anyway, so it's very interesting, and Hawkfrost is very excited about this. He's like, I'm not even deputy yet, but yeah, let's kill some leaders. Man, I mean, it's kind of scary that they're gathering places in such a secluded area that could possibly happen. So Rachel decided with this piece, since we already did one in the past of them being in the dark forest talking to Tiger Star, kind of boring to do that again, so she decided to go with a more conceptual piece of like imagining what their different ideals look like. So go ahead and explain it, Rach.
Okay, so first we got Hawkfrost here, and his ideals of the clan is him running with fear and power and all the might of him, taking over all the clans. And so the shadows are on his side, so his shadow clan friends taking over the other clans, and the other clans are having to bow to him because he's so powerful, and he's taking all the prey and he's hoarding it to himself. See all the bones and stuff, like how he said, so nobody will be able to take a piece of prey without asking you first.
Yeah, so Hawkfrost is a lot like Tiger Claw with the bone hill and stuff like that. So that's super crazy on his side. So he's got the river and he's got the shadows, River Clan and Shadow Clan. And then over on Brambleclaw's side here, he's got, this is his idea of how things might be if he was leader of two clans. He's got Star Clan above him, and
Thunder striking as like Thunder Clan, and he's got the wind blowing through his fur for Wind Clan, and he's got happy cats that are so excited for him to be leader, and they just love him and adore him.
So the prey is plentiful and fat because they have 2 territories to hunt on now, so they've got plenty of prey. And so that's kind of his idea of if he was leader of 2 clans. His kind of like, oh yeah, that could work, but he just also would have to accept that his brother wants the opposite of what he wants.
Yeah.
Of killing everybody and being the supreme leader.
So he's very cautious of that, but he would be really happy to try to do it peacefully.
But that's never gonna work. Yeah.
No,
and that's just the 2 sides of Hawkfrost and then Brambleclaw, 2 brothers who are not very much alike at all, but share the same evil father. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this speed paint, and this is kind of showing us how this could totally never work because they want 2 separate things completely. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this speed paint, and if you're looking forward to seeing what happens next in Hawkfrost Week, then be sure to tune in next time. Until then, bye-bye!
Bye guys!